Can, especially on third down, and third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. He'll set up to throw from the gun. On the right side, open is Gesicki.
Jackson's pass.
3 yards the game there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jackson from the shotgun. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Looking here for Smith downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete on the jump.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now a short one to Gesicki. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. 1st down and much more for Henry. Breaks through the... And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry. 41 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. It's caught. And it's 8-0. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. They'll be searching to dent the scoreboard for the first time. Now down 8-0 as they begin with a 1st and 10. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman.
Buffalo's pass.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the 1st down.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Again looking for Samuel, this time the catch made. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 39. A gain there of 21 yards.
San Francisco.
8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Complete to Tevin.
11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
1st down.
Garoppolo again. Open man is born. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle from Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers move back within a couple of the lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Here's Smith to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
He was looking for the great one, Jerry Rice. That'll bring up 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. I just wonder about his mechanics right now, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing the game.
Wide open receiver complete. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Jerry Rice, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down. Airing it out deep for Smith. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 4-yard line.
Jackson will throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for Mike Gesicki. Incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Jerry Rice in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. So we've hit. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
16. 49ers 7.
The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent, just the 1 touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader, making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. Don't like that.
I just want you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this 3rd and 4th quarter. Are you touched? He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
Respect.
Over the middle to Smith. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game.
And now Garoppolo lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. 20. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
Now, they had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point, but after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
Travis Benjamin on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 40.
At their own.
That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He's going to go up top for the end zone, and that is incomplete.
That sun's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Man open, Rice. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. He's at the 50. The 30. The 20, 10, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. That's tough there, starting to mount a good drive. Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's going to bite him.
And I was just about to remark how control of the game they were here in this 3rd quarter, but that return for 6 points, we now have a game again.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and this is back to an 8-point game. Here's Smith to return it. Steve Smith all by his lonesome. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in.
Touchdown, Davis.
Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that.